He is the founder of one of the world's largest religions, credited with unifying the Arabian Peninsula under the banner of monotheism and establishing foundations for ethics, law, and governance that continue to influence billions around the world. Join me on this enlightening journey as we uncover the profound impact of his teachings and legacy on shaping our world. He promoted universal moral values like justice, charity, and compassion. He sparked an unprecedented era of intellectual growth known as the Islamic Golden Age. He elevated Arabic to the status of a global scholarly language. And he left an indelible mark on Islamic art, architecture, calligraphy, and beyond. This is Prophet Muhammad, the man who became the mouthpiece of God and profoundly reshaped the course of human history. In this episode, we will look at how Prophet Muhammad shaped global culture. He championed principles such as justice, charity, compassion, honesty, and kindness, urging Muslims to uphold these values in all aspects of their lives. These ethical teachings transcended religious boundaries, resonating with individuals from diverse backgrounds and belief systems. His teachings provided the foundation for Islamic law, which has had a profound impact on the development of legal systems across the Muslim world. The Prophet's pronouncements on matters such as justice, contracts, and family law served as the basis for the Sharia, a comprehensive set of legal principles that have guided Muslim societies for centuries. This era, which spanned from the 8th to the 14th century, witnessed an unprecedented flourishing of knowledge, art, science, philosophy, and trade across Muslim societies. The Prophet's emphasis on education, intellectual curiosity, and the pursuit of wisdom laid the groundwork for this flourishing. However, through the Prophet Muhammad's efforts, Arabic emerged as a significant language on the global stage. As Islam spread beyond the Arabian Peninsula and gained followers from diverse linguistic and cultural backgrounds, the need for a common language for religious scholarship and communication arose. His teachings and the stories associated with him have inspired some of the most breathtaking and intricate artistic creations throughout history. One notable example is the Mosque of the Prophet, known as the Al-Masjid an-Nabawi, located in Medina. His emphasis on honesty, trustworthiness, and fair dealing in business transactions set ethical standards that fostered trust among merchants and traders. By promoting these values, he created an environment conducive to economic activity and the exchange of goods across long distances. Despite facing opposition and persecution in his early years, he consistently advocated for peaceful coexistence with people of different faiths. He established the first protected areas for non-Muslims, known as Ad al-Sharit, guaranteeing their safety and granting them certain rights and freedoms. His teachings on morality, justice, and compassion remain relevant and inspiring, guiding individuals and communities in their ethical decision-making and fostering a sense of social responsibility. The principles of justice and fairness espoused by the Prophet continue to be cornerstones of legal and political discourse, advocating for equality before the law and the protection of individual rights. The concept of shura, or consultation, has influenced democratic processes, emphasizing the importance of seeking consensus and engaging in meaningful dialogue. Moreover, the Prophet's emphasis on education and the pursuit of knowledge has left an enduring legacy, inspiring countless educational institutions and initiatives aimed at promoting lifelong learning and intellectual growth. The importance of charity and helping those in need has motivated philanthropic efforts and social welfare programs, encouraging individuals to contribute to the well-being of their communities. The Prophet's teachings on environmental stewardship and the preservation of natural resources also hold contemporary significance, reminding us of our responsibility to protect the planet for future generations. His influence can be seen in various aspects of global culture, from the legal systems of many nations to the ethical codes of conduct in various professions. The Prophet's legacy continues to inspire movements for social justice, environmental sustainability, and interfaith harmony. His timeless teachings serve as a beacon, guiding individuals and communities toward a more ethical, compassionate, and sustainable future. These measures fostered an environment of tolerance and mutual respect, demonstrating a commitment to protecting the rights and dignity of all individuals regardless of their religious beliefs. Additionally, the Prophet engaged in diplomatic missions to establish alliances and treaties with non-Muslim rulers, showcasing a willingness to build bridges between communities of different faiths. These diplomatic efforts resulted in periods of peace and stability, allowing for the exchange of ideas and the flourishing of trade and cultural exchange. Moreover, the Prophet's teachings on treating non-Muslims fairly, upholding their rights, and engaging with them in a spirit of justice and equality set a powerful example for interfaith relations. He emphasized the commonalities among religions and the importance of recognizing the shared values and ethical principles that transcend religious boundaries. This inclusive approach challenged prevailing notions of religious intolerance and paved the way for more harmonious interfaith relations. The Prophet's legacy of tolerance and coexistence left a profound impact on global culture, inspiring individuals and communities to embrace diversity, promote mutual understanding, and advocate for peaceful coexistence in an increasingly interconnected world. Furthermore, the Prophet's encouragement of travel, exploration, and cultural exchange played a pivotal role in facilitating trade. He actively engaged with non-Muslim communities, establishing diplomatic ties and encouraging peaceful coexistence. These efforts resulted in the creation of trade networks that extended far beyond the Arabian Peninsula, connecting distant regions and fostering economic interdependence. The establishment of numerous trading centers and caravanserais along major trade routes also contributed to the growth of commerce. These centers not only served as hubs for merchants, but also as places of cultural exchange, where merchants from diverse backgrounds could interact and share their traditions. The Prophet's teachings on the importance of seeking knowledge and engaging with different cultures also inspired Muslim scholars, scientists, and explorers to venture beyond their own communities. They embarked on expeditions to acquire knowledge, explore new lands, and establish connections with other scholars. This spirit of inquiry and exploration led to the discovery of new trade routes, the exchange of scientific ideas, and the dissemination of cultural practices. The impact of these efforts on global trade and cultural exchange was profound. The interconnectedness fostered by the Prophet's teachings facilitated the flow of goods, ideas, and people across vast distances. This network of exchange contributed to the growth of cities, the prosperity of trading communities, and the advancement of knowledge and innovation. It was the second mosque to be built in Islam and holds immense cultural and historical significance. Its design reflects the simplicity and austerity that were characteristic of the Prophet's time, serving as a reminder of the early days of the faith. The mosque features a central chamber divided into two sections, one containing the Prophet's tomb and the other serving as a prayer hall. The simple yet elegant architecture of the mosque has inspired subsequent Muslim architects and continues to captivate visitors with its serene atmosphere. Another remarkable example is the Dome of the Rock, a shrine located on the Temple Mount in Jerusalem. Built in the 7th century, it was the first major Islamic monument to be constructed outside of Arabia. Its stunning architecture, including the iconic Golden Dome, symbolizes the centrality of Jerusalem in Islamic history and faith. The Dome of the Rock's intricate mosaics, geometric patterns, and calligraphic inscriptions pay homage to the Prophet's journey to Jerusalem and his ascent to heaven, known as the Miraj. The influence of these architectural masterpieces can be seen in mosques and shrines across the Muslim world, contributing to the unique visual identity of Islamic culture. From the graceful arches and domes to the vibrant colors and intricate designs, Islamic art and architecture continue to amaze and inspire people from all walks of life, serving as a testament to the Prophet's legacy and the richness of Islamic heritage. Arabic, being the language of the Prophet and the Quran, became that common language. Muslims from different regions, including Persia, Turkey, North Africa, and Spain, began to study and use Arabic to understand the teachings of Islam and engage in religious discourse. This widespread use of Arabic for religious purposes led to the development of a rich body of Islamic literature in the language. Muslim scholars wrote extensively on various topics, from theology and jurisprudence to philosophy and poetry. In doing so, they elevated Arabic to the status of a scholarly language, influencing its grammar, vocabulary, and literary expression. As Islamic influence spread across continents, so did the use of Arabic. Cities like Cordoba, Toledo, and Bukhara became centers of Islamic scholarship and cultural exchange, attracting scholars from diverse linguistic backgrounds who converse and wrote in Arabic. The Prophet's decision to reveal the Quran in Arabic also played a crucial role in this linguistic transformation. By choosing Arabic as the language of revelation, he gave it a sacred quality that further solidified its importance in religious and scholarly contexts. Today, centuries later, Arabic remains one of the most widely spoken languages in the world, in part due to the Prophet's contribution to its global prominence. He encouraged Muslims to seek knowledge, value scholarship, and engage in critical thinking, fostering an environment where ideas could be shared and debated freely. This intellectual climate led to groundbreaking advancements in various fields, with Muslim scholars making significant contributions to mathematics, astronomy, medicine, optics, and more. Moreover, the Prophet's teachings on tolerance, cultural exchange, and engagement with other civilizations facilitated the transmission of knowledge across cultures. Muslim scholars and traders played a vital role in preserving and transmitting ancient texts, ensuring that classical works from Greece, Rome, and Persia continued to be studied and built upon. This exchange of ideas and the fusion of different cultural influences contributed to the richness and diversity of thought during the Islamic Golden Age. It was a golden era that brought immense contributions to global knowledge and cultural understanding, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to inspire awe and admiration today. These principles emphasize fairness, equality, and the protection of rights, offering a framework for resolving disputes and ensuring social order. Furthermore, the Prophet's teachings on leadership and governance have influenced the way Muslim societies are structured and governed. His emphasis on justice, consultation, and accountability set standards for leaders and rulers, shaping the dynamics of power and authority. The concept of Khilafah, or Caliphate, emerged as a system of governance intended to continue the Prophet's legacy of leadership and guidance. The influence of the Prophet's legal and governance principles can be seen in various institutions and laws around the world, making him a pivotal figure in the history of jurisprudence and political thought. His teachings continue to shape legal and governance systems, reminding us of the importance of justice, fairness, and the rule of law in building stable and equitable societies. The Prophet's emphasis on treating others with fairness, dignity, and respect left an indelible mark on individuals and communities. His call for charity and compassion inspired acts of generosity and kindness, while his teachings on honesty and integrity promoted ethical conduct in all endeavors. The impact of these values extended beyond the Muslim community, influencing broader societal norms and shaping ethical standards that continue to be relevant today. By promoting these timeless values, the Prophet not only shaped the course of Islamic ethics but also made significant contributions to global ethical discourse, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire people of all faiths to strive for a more just, compassionate, and equitable world. 1. A beacon of faith and unity. The story of Prophet Muhammad's impact on global culture begins with his role as the founder of Islam, one of the world's largest religions. Born in Mecca in 570 CE, Muhammad's life took a pivotal turn when he received his first revelation at the age of 40. This marked the beginning of his prophetic mission and the birth of Islam. However, the Prophet Muhammad's teachings of monotheism and universal brotherhood served as a catalyst for change. His message challenged the existing social norms and power structures, calling for a unified community of believers. Through his preaching, he attracted followers from different tribes, gradually fostering a sense of unity and solidarity among them. The impact of this movement was profound. It bridged cultural divides, forging alliances and dissolving long-standing rivalries. As more people embraced Islam, it created a powerful force for change that ultimately led to the unification of the Arabian Peninsula under the banner of a single faith. This achievement was a remarkable feat, considering the diverse nature of the region and its inhabitants. The Prophet's ability to transcend tribal boundaries and unite people under the principles of Islam serves as a testament to the universality of his message and its power to bring people together. Over the next 23 years, he dedicated himself to spreading the message of one God and guiding humanity towards righteousness. His teachings emphasize the importance of faith, good works, and submission to the will of God. The impact of his message transcended cultural boundaries, appealing to people from all walks of life. As more and more individuals embraced Islam, it fostered a sense of unity and brotherhood among them, laying the groundwork for a strong and cohesive community. It is no wonder that millions around the world today trace their spiritual heritage back to the Prophet's teachings, recognizing him as the seminal figure who introduced them to the path of Islam. 2. Unifying the Arabian Peninsula. Before the advent of Islam, the Arabian Peninsula was a fragmented region marked by tribal divisions and polytheistic beliefs. 3. Championing universal moral values. At the core of the Prophet's teachings lay a profound emphasis on universal moral values. 4. Influencing legal and governance systems. The Prophet Muhammad's influence on global culture also extends to the realm of law and governance. 5. Sparking the Islamic Golden Age. The Prophet Muhammad's impact on global culture is most evident in the remarkable period known as the Islamic Golden Age. 6. Elevating Arabic as a global scholarly language. Prior to the rise of Islam, Arabic was primarily spoken by nomadic tribes in the Arabian Peninsula. 7. Shaping Islamic art and architecture. The Prophet Muhammad's influence on global culture is deeply evident in the realm of Islamic art and architecture. 8. Facilitating global trade and cultural exchange. The Prophet Muhammad's teachings and example had a profound impact on global trade and cultural exchange, laying the foundation for interconnectedness that shaped the course of history. 9. Setting precedents for interfaith relations and coexistence. The Prophet Muhammad's impact on global culture is also evident in the precedents he set for interfaith relations and coexistence. 10. Continuing influence on modern ethics, law, and culture. The Prophet Muhammad's influence extends far beyond his lifetime, continuing to shape modern ethics, law, and culture around the world. Join me next time for another enlightening episode. Until then, may the Prophet's legacy continue to inspire you on your journey through life.